Just give us immigration reform and don't treat us like dirt. It's not that hard. We're not asking for much. If anything, this is going to help the economy. And we're not asking for you to kiss the ground that we walk on. Just treat us with a little bit of decency. Just a little bit. It's not that hard. I promise you.
Bro, you came here illegally, so you're getting sent back. Like, I'm not really understanding where I'm supposed to feel bad. Like, it's the law. Like, what? Am I missing something? Like, we also can't do that. We can't go to other countries illegally and just pop up and start working and all of that without things in order, without abiding by their laws. And to be honest, it's a much worse punishment if we end up doing that. I feel like America is being generous. Y'all are getting caught and then being sent by plane or sent by a bus back home. That's pretty generous if you ask me. Like, if I go to Russia and try to pull that off, I might not come home. They might lock me up for 50 years for trespassing. Like, I'm confused. The media is trying to make us feel bad, and they're like, oh, this person was 15 years old. He was a hard-working boy. He was in high school, blah, 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 and he was an illegal immigrant from Guatemala. Bro, you lost me. You lost me. He's illegal. So I'm sorry. Like, that's just what happens. I can't feel bad no more. Everything you said before that is disregarded. I'm sorry.
Latinos of all backgrounds, do y'all not realize black people are not the only people in this country? You got your Chinese Americans, your Japanese Americans, your Korean Americans, your Indian Americans, your Muslim Americans, your white Americans, and your own people. So why in Davy Jones' lockup are y'all so pressed and mad at us because we not out protesting? Folks, we did the most effective protesting last November, and the data proves it. We protested when it mattered the most. We were not out here with whole productions talking about some "we will vote for Donald Trump." Y'all was out here with that foolishness, knowing full well, that y'all had a few abuelas, a few tios, tias, mijo, and mijas in your house undocumented. But y'all got y'all behinds on stage talking about some "we will vote for Donald Trump." And you think we supposed to be out here protesting, picket fence in hand, clowning like some monkeys in a zoo? No, sirree bop. We did what we were supposed to do. And y'all put y'all's own community in the position that it's in now. And y'all need to live with it.
Okay, this question is for anybody who is Mexican American, Chicano, Hispanic, Latino, whatever, however you identify, it's all the same to me. Doesn't matter. So if you're within that community or if you're just watching, let me know what you think down in the comments below. Okay, I'm about to ask you a question. You let me know your honest, truthful opinion. Okay, my question is very straightforward. Don't make it complicated. Don't go over the top. Answer is yes or no. If you want to explain after yes or no, that's fine. But first answer with yes or no. And my question is this. If all of the migrant workers are deported, would you, your family, or any of your friends sign up to take their jobs? For example, such jobs as becoming farm workers, day laborers. And my question is this. If all of the migrant workers are deported, would you, your family, or any of your friends sign up to take their jobs? For example, such jobs as becoming farm workers, day laborers, collecting fruits, vegetables, doing all that, assembly line and production, janitorial positions, cleaning, becoming housekeepers, maids, and other services like gardening or even becoming a handyman, or any other stereotypical migrant worker job. Now let me know down in the comments if you would or if you wouldn't. I think it's going to be a pretty interesting conversation.
So Latinos are blaming black people for them getting deported, saying we are not standing up for them? This says, but why isn't my black community standing up for you like us Latinos did for BLM? We stood up for you in the voting booth, where it counted, where it mattered. 92% of black women voted against this situation. 80% of black men voted against this situation. You got the nerve and the audacity when you go and look at the numbers for Latino men and women, how they voted. And I promise you, they didn't vote nowhere near the levels we voted. And now you have the nerve and the audacity to blame us. You got the nerve to be coming at black women in the community. You got the nerve. We told you there were multiple black creators that told you guys that it wasn't just illegals that were going to get deported who had criminal records. You thought they wasn't going to come for my husband, son, daughter, Abuelita, Tio, because they haven't committed any crimes. They just over here living a carefree, safe, non-criminal life. They snatching y'all up too. And we told you that they would, and you did not believe us. And you made a bad decision. So wear it. Suffer in silence. Wear it. Do not blame anybody else. Look at your own community around you. And the rights that you do have, we were the ones. Our ancestors paid for those rights. The 1965 Civil Rights Act, we paid for those. Dogs were let loose on us. We were unalived. We were imprisoned. We went through Jim Crow where we couldn't even eat or go to the same movie theater or the bathroom or drink out of the same water fountain. We went through chattel slavery for hundreds of years, but this is our fault? How dare you? And I have love for Latino men and women. I have love for that community. Lots of friends. Lots of people I've done business with. But don't you dare come at us in this community when we told you what was going to happen. Suffer in silence. Wait another 2 years, vote in the midterms, and then wait another 4 years and vote right in the next election. But how dare you blame us?
I don't want to hear your cries. I don't want to hear your complaining. I don't want to hear your coulda, shoulda, wouldas, because I don't feel no ways tired. I don't want to hear this is not what I voted for. This is exactly what you voted for. That man let you know time and time again that he don't fool up with black and brown people. And it's sad because you yearning so bad to have proximity to whiteness made you turn a blind eye to the disrespect, made you feel like you were bigger than the program, made you feel like all the insults that he spewed against your people didn't apply to you. So now y'all want to act shocked and appalled because he done called the National Guard, everybody and their mama, to scrape you and your family members off the floor of LA. No better for you.
Latinos for Trump are in their find out stage after learning that people that look just like them are being targeted for no reason other than their skin color. Now they've taken to social media crying, regretting their decision.
This is so crazy that we voted for Trump. We trust him with the words that he promised us Latinos. This is crazy that starting next week, multiple cities will be hitting immigration. That is so crazy that multiple people are scared to go to work. Where I work at, a lot of Latinos did not go to work. And that's crazy because we have a living too. I hate that I voted for him. Now I'm so scared for my family and y'all family. Y'all, we need to come together and do something about.
But what do you think? Does she have a right to complain? Make sure to follow if you want to see more.
You guys remember this video, right? Watch this. And look at her now. Look at her now.
It's been happening frequently at the 333 Miami Avenue Federal Court building. Janet Correa's husband was detained this week. According to her immigration lawyer, he has already been placed on expedite removal.
Now we have another crying Latinas. I will vote for Donald Trump. I will vote for Donald Trump.
I don't care what nobody says. Being held accountable by your own kind is the most effective method. The only method that I might place above that is the feel it to learn method, where you got to make them feel it to learn. That's the only other method that I would put above that. But being told about yourself by somebody who looks like yourself, it just hits differently. It's almost like, damn self, you might be onto something. Damn self, damn twin, I got to listen to you because you look like me. And it's for that reason alone why I gotta leave the Latino community, why I gotta leave the Cuban American community in Florida specifically, why I gotta leave the I will vote Donald Trump with this clip. I gotta leave you guys with this clip.
100%. African American community is the.
Hey guys, Cardi B, she went on CNN and she says, if it wasn't for black people in America, Latinos would not be, thriving and, having a good time in America. But because of black people, they help Latinos and other people from the Caribbeans that, migrated here to USA. So yeah, I completely agree with Cardi B. I think, she was brave enough to say that. I think she's right when it comes to black people helping Latinos also elevate to the next level of of popularity and respect and blah blah blah, all that stuff. So yeah, I agree with Cardi B on this one. Let me know your opinions on what she said. Do you agree with her? Disagree? So yeah, let me know your thoughts, and you guys have a good day.
I will vote both Donald Trump. Hey, I will vote Donald Trump. Tuku, tuku, tuku. Latinos for Trump. How far? How market? How body? Remember those times when people used to sing that song to our ears? It became a hit track. And I was watching, I was like, what is happening? And the next to be hearing, I will vote, ooh, but Donald Trump. Everybody is feeling the heat. Latinos, you never know that in your wildest dream, you will be among one of the first set of people that the president who said you have to leave. Newsflash. The woman that sang that song, her husband is already deported. The guy that went played that drum, that drummer, fiancé has been deported. When Latinos came up with that attitude of we want to vote for Trump, blah, 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 of which I'm not against it, okay? I'm not against you voting for the orange man, right? So when they came up with that issue of, we want to vote for him, Black people try to advise them. They try to tell them, you see this route you're about to take, you're going to sink. You don't do that. You don't go to that route. A lot of them were arguing. A lot of them were saying, what did you people know? We want someone that is white. What can we do with Black people? In fact, a woman, Kamala Harris? No, we can't do that. And the orange man, do you know one thing I love about the orange man? Is the fact that he told them with all due respect that this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to deport illegal immigrants. Do you get? That is why I don't even understand what South Africans are saying when it comes to this illegal immigrant of 18. They don't understand what the meaning of that word illegal immigrant, because anybody they see South Africa on parts, they package them and join. But Trump made it clear that when I go on seat, I'm going to deport illegal immigrants. And I promise you guys, I'm not going to be bringing World War III. And I promise you guys as well that you are going to be getting jobs. Tariffs are going to be lower. I will just step it up a little bit so that at the end of the day, it can match up the energy of those of you already in the United States. A lot of Latinos, a lot of Hispanics, a lot of Mexican Americans, a lot of Asians, they were so happy. They were like, yes, this is the time for us to put, in fact, including Haiti. I'll not forget them. They were rubbing it on the face of Black people and be like, it's none of our business, we're going to vote for him. But right now, everybody is crying and knocking off dates. Latinos are crying. Latinos are now saying they regret. Nobody should dare regret their votes. I love the vote for you guys. Latinos are now wailing. Latinos now understand the history. Now they are not saying, I wish I have a friend who can... The orange man has used their eyes to see Mwe. And right now, a lot of them are crying, lamenting, and panicking. A lot of Latinos do not believe that as at this point, they will be without their family. Because right now, a lot of them are no longer with their family. A lot of them, their husbands were deported. A lot of them, you know fully well that you have someone that is staying in the country illegally, and you now have the rights. You listen to every single thing that this orange man said, and you went and cast your vote. You see, this is a lesson for a lot of Latinos that you have to listen to Black people. Anything Black people say, you have to first of all listen, because Black Americans were the one that built America. They've been in America. They've exist in America. Even before you can think as a Latino that you will pack your bag and baggages and you're moving to America. Now that the economy is whooping your ass, congratulations. I have nothing to say. Yeah. Because the time that we were begging has passed. And you know the funniest part is me seeing Latinos and saying, oh, Black Americans are the only people that can help us. Black Americans are the only people that understand the country. They don't understand the country. You people are the ones that understood the country. So do not bring Black Americans to help you, okay? Enjoy your FAFO moment. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Do it, subscribe, like this video, drop me your comments, and lastly, do not forget to share for every other person to get this good news. And yes, guys, with that being said, with no further ado, I do add a couple of say in my videos. I'm going to be saying bye, and I'll see you guys in my next one. For now, bye, guys. I love you guys.